I think that's like my theme of the day. It's like, it's okay. It doesn't look bad. Alright, let's do that AI fight, then I think I'm done for the night for recording at least. That's the only thing else I have to do, yeah.
Careful, Snake. I've never seen anything like that, and I've got no idea how to bring it down. Maybe the scientist knows. However you do it, take that thing out.
Single player co-ops. So it looks like you can play with 4 people in this mission. What's Paz got to say?
Paz, what was the government thinking building a power plant at the top of a mountain? With no river to replenish the water, the lake would dry up pretty quick.
If it were an ordinary power plant, but the plan called for a pumped storage power plant.
Pumped storage power plant? Kaz mentioned that too. What is that?
It is a facility that generates electricity by pumping water up to the lake, then letting it run back down.
Huh. Seems Sisyphean to me.
If they turned the water into electricity as soon as they had pumped it up, sure. But a pumped storage plant acts as a kind of battery.
A battery?
For instance, they could pump at night when there is surplus electricity and store it for later use. If they need extra power during the day, they can generate it using water pumped up during the night.
I get it. It's a little more difficult to adjust output with thermal or nuclear plants.
The thing is, Costa Rica won't have enough electricity to meet its needs. Right now, there is no surplus.
Maybe that's what put the brakes on the project. Must have played right into the CIA's hands.
Watch out! It's El Galápago. It reduces its body weight by blasting air underneath it. That makes it a lot faster than any tank. It also has a tight turning radius.
Any weak points?
Taking out its boosters could reduce its acceleration. You could also try destroying its machine guns.
I'll give it a shot.
We've lost many compas to that thing. Send it to the scrapyard.
What you got, Chico? The same thing. Alright. Alright, let's prep. I don't think we're gonna need this, so let's sort out our rank here. Let's get our law. Get this too for good measure. Grenade. Is that all I got? Oh, I got supplies. I can use that. We got our tortilla chips. We got that. We got that. Do we have anything else? No, I really should know, but like I said, I haven't like recorded this game in like a long ass time now. Yeah, we only have the law. That's the only. Is that the only one we have? Really? I think it is. Unless we have another. Hang on. Let me go see what R&D has. I don't know if we have any other rocket launchers right now. I don't think we do. Let's see. Weapons. Missiles. Oh no, we do have an RPG. Okay. Well, I can equip the RPG then. Let's do that then. That'd probably be a better choice.
Careful, Snake. I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen
know.
any...
Let's switch that. Oh, that's right. We can only have 2 at once. All right. Grenade, and then supply rank or supply marker. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get to fighting. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we have 2 rocket launchers. We should be pretty good. Alright, so first thing we're gonna take out... Oh shit.
That's an AI weapon. The Pupa.
That missed.
It's fast, so be careful.
Here we go.
Destroy the treads on the left and right to stop it from doing its punch attack.
You got it, son.
Lie flat to avoid getting hit when it charges. If you destroy the boosters on the left and right, you can stop it from charging at you.
Oh, that was close. Holy shit. Oh shit.
Engaging shock units.
I'm engaging. I'm engaging.
Firing boosters.
And he almost fucking hit me still.
There'll be some warning signs when it's coming out.
I'm running out of ammunition though, so I need to plant this. Some warning signs, it says, really. Where? Oh, hi there. Got it. Eat shit, loser. Where's my grenade? You know, if you guys like give me the thing, that'd be nice. That didn't work. Oh shit, I blew myself up.
Those lightning rods out. They direct its electroshock attack.
Take those lightning rods out. Okay. Oh shit, don't hit me. What's the fucking supply marker gonna work? It's just sitting there. That didn't work.
Engaging shock units.
Oh shit. What's my supply marker gonna work? When are you gonna work? Once I press that to receive ammo. Okay.
They've okayed the
Oh, son of a
request for
bitch.
support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Need some of these. You're just singing. I need the rations though.
Engaging shock units.
Ow. At least my sight's a little down.
Firing boosters.
Ooh, that was close. I love the little song it makes. It's funny. I think it's coming out of that, out of there. Yep, there he is. Look at it.
Engaging shock units.
Oh, it's almost down. Out of ammo. Oh shit. Ow. Shit, I'm also out of ammo again. Ow. Asshole. That hurt.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
locks down. I'm not too worried.
Blow the hatch and climb into the AI pod!
Below the hatch. Fuck.
You should be able to get in the AI pod!
Man, calm down. He's fucking yelling at me. Should have realized the supply marker didn't work. I was waiting around for a minute for that. I think I'm yelling. Probably am.
Pull out all the AI's memory boards before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked. Go after the boards with icons over them.
I mean, I blew this thing up quite a lot, so there's not a whole lot.
You can unlock memory boards by destroying the mechanical components that they control. Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want.
I mean, I think I did pretty alright here. They're locked, though, so I can't get them. So I think from what I understand, like he said, the more you destroy it on the outside, the more AI boards you get. I only did some damage, and then I wanted to just get the fight over with, because I was getting my ass whipped a little bit. Of course, this first fight, it's supposed to be a little difficult because you're not that well equipped. So, that's how it works.
That was an unmanned weapon. A prototype. I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey. And who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
A fighting entomologist?
Yeah, I specialize in butterflies. I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica. Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
You sure you're feeling all right?
No.
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Yes. And no.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Huh. Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist. The nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's entering its final phase.
Project?
That's right. The thermonuclear warheads they brought in, the bases scattered throughout Costa Rica, the mercenaries, the AI weapons, the research we were conducting here. It's all for this. We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Unmanned?
Robots. The one you just fought was a Pupa. There's also a flying type called Chrysalis and a treaded type, the Cocoon. Motor control, target detection, tracking, attack, capture, and transport functions are all controlled by an electronic brain. There's no need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA. They invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
The CIA's station chief for Central America. Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back at the height of the Cold War. He's the one running the show. We called it the Peace Walker Project.
Peace Walker.
They're going to deploy a new type of nuclear weapon along the Caribbean coast of Latin America. A mobile, unmanned nuclear platform.
Unmanned nuclear platform.
A fail-deadly system that can automatically move into position and launch a retaliatory nuclear strike. It can move on its own, and stealth shields it from radar and satellite detection, drastically reducing the risk of it being destroyed in a preemptive strike.
And this is the new deterrent?
Supposed to be. The problem is the locomotion system. There's no dry season in the Caribbean. It rains all year round. The terrain is full of tropical rainforest. A lot of the time you can't even build a proper road. So I went back to where it all started.
What's that?
Legs. Walking power. A mobile launcher carrying a thermonuclear warhead even more powerful than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Chico's Basilisco.
We did the assembly and field testing here.
A walking nuke.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
The missing link between infantry and artillery. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. But they'd actually need to deploy dozens of them. Coldman needs funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test, which will also serve as a demonstration for the folks back at Langley.
Wait, he's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works?
In his words, to prove that if someone attacks us, we will strike back. Put simply, nuclear deterrence is the idea of using nukes to keep nukes in check. If one side launches nuclear weapons, the other is sure to launch theirs in retaliation, which makes launching an act of suicide. In the end, neither side can use its nukes. It's thanks to this doctrine that the world's two superpowers have avoided all-out confrontation. Nuclear deterrence has brought us peace. At the very least, it's prevented another world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive strike could destroy all the missile bases, render them unable to retaliate. But the biggest flaw in the theory is that the decision to retaliate has to be made by human beings. Let me give you a real-world example. Let's say Country X launches first against Country Y. If the people in charge of Country Y are like you and me, they're not going to be able to retaliate, knowing that they're effectively ending all human life.
So then the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch. What Coldman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine. He will launch his nuke. And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
And you believe him?
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project. He put his whole life into that research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence. And then I was born, unable to walk. I had no choice but to face up to the nukes. But if they do end up launching, it'll all have been for nothing. They've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take the warheads?
To a base near the border. The final test is 5 days from now.
Where's the base?
You're gonna stop them? It's kind of a hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the project. You see, Peace Walker isn't quite finished yet.
What do you mean?
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there, attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Dr. Strangelove.
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case. She hates everybody. Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum. I'm pretty sure they haven't finished the final calibrations yet. I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove. Don't read it, okay?
Oh, it's a love letter. Don't read it.
Do now.
I'm done with science. At this rate, I'm probably already halfway to hell anyway.
Not so fast. Why not join us? Our place is outer heaven. You'd fit right in.
Outer heaven?
Yeah.
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this paradise.
Good. You get a free balloon trip for signing up. Enjoy it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're an agent, right? Who do you work for?
Me. I was a Cold War tool, same as you. Now I'm not so useful anymore, so they cut me loose. I don't answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake. That name seems familiar somehow.
It's probably just deja vu.
See that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those ruins?
Yeah.
That's where you'll find Dr. Strangelove's lab.
Neat, we got to meet. We got to meet Otacon's dad. They sound the same too. Who would have thunk it? Ah, we got a B. No, it took us like 17 minutes. Mark II, nice. Chaff grenades. Hell yeah. Night vision goggles. It's about to start getting dark, I guess.
The doctor's safe here with us.
Huey, how are you feeling?
Never better. This is quite the pad you've got here, boss. I'm impressed.
Call me Snake.
Whatever you say. Like it or not, everyone here calls you boss. By the way, if you're at all interested in improving your tech, by all means assign me to the R&D section. I'm pretty sure I'll be of some use. Once we have the necessary materials and blueprints, we can start work on that bipedal mech.
I appreciate that, but are you sure you're okay with having your work used for war?
I'll be using it to keep past mistakes in check. If I can help thwart the Peace Walker project, I'm happy to do it.
Deterrence theory, Huey style, huh?
Anyway, if you need any intel on the enemy's weapons or electronic brains, contact me. I've been given my own frequency.
Sounds good to me, Doc. I'll do that.
Good. Whatever the means, you must put a stop to their plans.
See, he said he was done with science, but once he's there, he's like,
Hey,
man,
boss,
I like this.
You mind if we powwow for a sec?
What now? MSF brand rations?
Actually, that sounds... No. With all the men we have now, it may be time we started sending some of them to other countries.
You mean dispatching marks?
How else are we gonna keep feeding the crew we have?
I know. You're right.
Okay, to deploy troops, select Outer Ops from the Mother Base menu.
If it goes really well, we might even get new recruits, weapon design specs, or leads on new missions. We can deploy any vehicles or large-scale weapons in our arsenal as well.
And if things don't go really well?
Yeah, we could lose men. I won't try and force you. You're the one calling the shots here, boss.
I swear, I think he's already told me about that, but I just didn't do it. Did they already show me Outer Ops? I don't know. Well, look, I guess not. You can now deploy mercenary units to conflict zones requesting your services. Deploy the ops from the Outer Ops menu. We got Huey. We got an ID card. Surround indicator. Modified to show precise enemy locations. Hell yeah. Got chaff grenades. Got that. Night vision. Everyone ranked up. Nice. Alright, well, let's go ahead, let's stock up where Huey is. Huey, you want to go in the combat unit? He's best for R&D. Goes up a whole 2 levels. Rank 2, nice. Also nice. Also nice. Love box rank 2. Alright, welcome aboard. Grenade rank 2. What is that? A Nemino fish? Okay, combat unit. Medical. And food, nice. Alright. So let's check this out. What do we got? We can upgrade the M16, we can upgrade the Nagant. Chaff grenades to be really nice. I kind of want to go ahead and start developing that, but I want to wait. See what other things we got going. We could like do it next time. We got our mechs. Let's actually do Outer Ops first. Let's check this out. You want to see the tutorial? Sure. In Outer Ops, you can send units to conflict zones to participate in combat. Battles will take place as you progress time by completing main ops or extra ops missions. If your soldiers are victorious, they'll gain experience and you'll bring in greater amounts of GMP. You can also obtain rewards for new recruits from the areas you help. However, if you are defeated, soldiers may come back injured or may not come back at all. Mechs sustain damage, can be repaired by temporarily removing them. Sweet. Alright, well, let's dispatch. Destroy the infantry unit. So let's see, they got 2 people here, so let's do combat unit. Let's get our best guy here. There's only 3 people, but we're gonna like spec out here. And we can assign a mech if we need to. So let's assign this one. So we got 3 and we got a mech, so let's launch. I don't think it actually told me how long that was going to take. Defeat mobilizing unit. The dot also gets bigger too, depending on how severe it is. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize the size of the dot over there too. It only goes up so big. Yeah, it only goes up so much. Which that might mean we'll win. Or fuck it, we'll just like stack it up here. That should win. Alright. Go have fun, boys. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for me for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. When we come back, we'll start ranking up stuff in the R&D. We'll start doing some, we have probably a couple extra ops we can go through as well. And then we'll start making our way over to Strangelove's lab. Because I guess they were fans of Stanley Kubrick. But we'll do that next time. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching and checking in. If you did enjoy the videos, always let me know down in the comments section below. I look forward to reading anything that I do get. But I hope each and every one of you had a fantastic day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.